Hey fellow Saggies, your weekly Friday read. Sorry about last week, but I was on holiday. We're going to do the Celtic cross for you this week using the Goddess Arcana Tarot. Clarification if we need it with the Cartomancy cards and the Animal Oracle Spirit deck for guidance. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Christine, Psychic Medium, Intuitive Card Reader and Energy Worker. Take what resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Okay, it's my version of the Celtic cross. Let's go. What is the current situation, please, for Saggies? Present situation for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Too many. I like my cards to jump out one at a time. Present situation. Okay. Feeling left out in the cold, Saggy. Five of Pentacles, hardship, could be financial hardship, emotional hardship, feeling left out in the cold, literally. So that's where you could be right now. You may be focused on the things that are going wrong instead of the things that are going right. I'm just going to move the thing up. This is my version of the Celtic cross. I've got to keep a reminder. So that's the present situation. Being left out in the cold, hardship, feeling neglect. I want to say neglect. What is your challenge, Sagittarius? What is the challenge for Sagittarius in this situation? The Emperor is your challenge. Can represent the father, but the challenge is taking leadership, taking control. You have control of your own life for your own stability and security, and that is your challenge. Could represent the father. Father could be the challenge. But this is literally, the Emperor is taking leadership. It represents someone in the home for me. You're in charge of your own life. Create your own stability, your own security. Feel safe and secure within. Underlying issues, underlying factors relating to this situation. Underlying factors for Sagittarius related to this situation. Okay. The King of Swords. Underlying factors. Oh, King of Swords. For a King of Swords to have you in something like this, it could be a father wound. It literally could be a father wound or a partner wound. The King of Swords, it can be, it's not a gender related, it's just the way the cards are, but it's a masculine energy, which is an energy of action, which can also be a cutting action. Swords are about clarity of mind, thought, words. But this one wears a mask. So this one can be cutting. It can represent deceit of the past. You know, the king is like the end of the deck, isn't it? From like the ace to the kings. It's like maybe you're getting to the end of your thing. You've had so much of this from people. It's not just the odd person, it's not just, it's everybody. Okay. The actual past situation, the most recent past situation affecting the current situation. The Queen of Wands. You've come out in your own read. So the past situation affecting this situation is the Queen of Wands stood up and used her wands. She matured. The queens are mature. This queen has all of the wands. So she has all the skill, the knowledge, very intuitive. It's like magic. And the wand I see in here is like a sword, of an ace of sword, I see. So what's affecting you being left out in the cold is you standing up for yourself, Saji. And I get that so much. You standing up for yourself and not bowing down, standing by the truth. Because you know the truth. You're intuitive, very intuitive. You see what other people don't see. You see what they don't see in themselves, the behaviour, the actions, everything. So you might come across, because this queen is a feisty queen. Like, do you know, she could come across as being selfish. But it's not. This queen, it can take her a long time before she cuts loose, before she lets go of this grief, of this abandonment. Because she knows she's worked hard in trying to, she's used all her tools to try and keep things together, but people keep doing that. But this time, it feels like your challenge was, or is, to overcome that and take leadership of your own life, of your own stability, and your own sense of security. So your present focus, where should the present focus for Sagittarius? The High Priestess. Big cards coming out here, around here. The High Priestess, your present focus is, you know, I said that over here with the Queen, but you know, the High Priestess, she has all the wands. Literally, she has all the wands too. She's like all the fucking queens. So your present focus is you paying attention to your intuition. You're following guidance. You're seeing through the illusion and the delusion of things. I'm going to put this on pause because my neighbours are banging out. Sorry about that, they're so noisy. Yeah, you see through the illusion and the delusion of things. Your action, your power for the near future, Saji. Saji's action for the near future, please, Spirit. Your personal power in this situation. Nine of Swords. So, Nine of Swords is, I want to say cutting your losses. That's what I want to say. Your sword of truth. If, like, sometimes I look at this card, I say the 9 has been an 8 and the sword makes 9. The 8 is moving on with clarity, moving away from hurt, moving away from the loss, moving away from whatever that was for you, the isolation. Whatever it was that's caused this for you, moving on with that sword. Just like I seen the sword with the wand. That is your personal power. Even though it could be hurtful, it could hurt you, it could be so, I mean, it could be soul destroying, to be fair. I've been there, so I can tell you, you will make it. You will make it. We have to look at the facts of the matter. We have to look at the, it's like, I'm a spiritual person, but I'm a realist. I am a realist. But you see through all the bullshit. You really do. And this again could be, you could be on a mission here, a karmic type of mission, where you've got fathers here. You've got a king and a queen here, the High Priestess. Okay, your environment, the people in your environment, in this situation, to do with this situation, either positive or negative. You try and look for either the worst candidate or your biggest supporter in this environment of people. We've got a 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is upside down. It's coming in reverse. What does this mean? I'm going to have to clarify that, because the Seven of Swords is like it's like deceit. Again, it can be cutting words, but the words that they've thought about, that's actually hurt, because the seven's the number of the thinker. So this could be someone on the outside giving you bad advice, being deceitful, or it could be the people in the situation self-sabotaging. And I feel in reverse they're getting the karma now. I'll clarify that shortly, but I feel that that's what that's saying. Like they have toppled. In doing what they try to do to you, they've toppled themselves. They've toppled them. Yes, thank you. They've toppled themselves. Right. Your hopes in this situation. Your hopes for this situation, Sagittarius. 2 minutes. Hopes for Sagittarius in this situation, please, Spirit. 2 million, come on. I did show triumph, but let's see. Sagittarius hopes in this situation. For this situation, please start. I don't think you have any. I think you've given up hope. The Five of Cups, fives are about obstacles, things being blessings in disguise. So maybe whatever that was a blessing in disguise for you. It made you come into you, use your own power. It might have been your calling, your awakening. And now you're like, no thank you, I'm going to continue to focus on my own cup, I'm good. So your hopes are, for those changes, that this is a blessing in disguise, that the people are going to be, are going to learn. Because everyone's on a journey, we're all learning. Because you have though, you paid attention, nobody else is. And they could be facing their karma now, and you're like in a 5 position. They might not realise that there could be a blessing in disguise, even if they end up being nice and genuine with other people at the loss of the relationship with you. So be it for the greater good. Your fears in this situation. Your fears in this situation. The Magician in reverse. So this is using skills and talents for, let's say not for the highest good of everyone. So your fears is that people are going to be using their skills, their talents, their abilities to harm you. Because the Magician, it's like potential, desires, skills, the talents and everything to conjure what you want, to create a new thing. In the reverse position for me, your fears are that someone's doing black magic towards you, sending negativity, doing negative things towards you. Whether it be in any one of those skills, talents, in word, deed, mouth, whatever. That's your fears. Potential outcome. And you always relate the outcome to the 9 of Swords, your power position. Too many now. Potential outcome and power position for this Sagittarius in this situation. Now let's come out in the reverse position, 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles came out in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles on the upright is teamwork. So teamwork makes the dream work, but that came in the upright position. So guard your back, protect your energy, protect yourself. Beware. We have negative energies focused in on you, on the thoughts, and they could be doing whatever they want to be doing to try and hurt you in some way, bring discredit to you, to do something. And it may be because you just cut through the bullshit and you're moving on. It might seem to outsiders that you don't care, because they're not realising it's took you years to get to this point. You've told, you've warned, you're getting to a point. Or they've done something so bad, it's like you can't even look at them anymore. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Yeah. Seven of Hearts. The Seven of Swords has been clarified with the Seven of Hearts. So the people in the outside environment, they're both seven of swords. So I don't know whether they love you but hate you, love you but I don't know. Whatever it is, they're not thinking straight. They're not. It doesn't feel right. What is this negative energy? What's being construed here with the Magician in the reverse and Seven of Clubs and the Eight of Spades. Seven of Clubs and Eight of Spades. Put in Seven of Clubs is somebody putting business and money, literally, I feel, before relationships. So you might be doing something, they might be copying off you, they might be wanting to quieten you or not have you have a voice so they can have glory, or they can have finances, or they can have the job, or whatever it is. You see the Eight of Spades, got the Nine of Swords there, that's like the Eight of Swords. This is restrictions. This is telling me, some of you will already have your protection in place. I have. Whatever, like, people, send it. You want to send me negative energy? Send it. Send us whatever. It bounces right back. And it doesn't just hit you once, it hits you threefold. It's the rule of three. But I feel that coming out is telling me that majority of you are protected in this being shoved at you. Protect yourself with the way you think, and carry on using that extra one with the Nine of Swords to move through, mum. Death, loss, isolation. You're on your own here. Cut through and use your own tools. I need some more clarification here, Spirit. You're seeing through. I don't. You're seeing through the bullshit. This is your situation, the cross part. This is usually like your guidance or the outside things that beyond your control, the stuff. People were cutting. People fucking hurt you, Saji. Make no bones about that. You were left out in the cold. You were left to find your own stability and security because nobody else made you feel safe and secure. The past things, the past situations and stuff, you've come up in your own read. You are on a karmic journey. You are on a spiritual journey. You are the High Priestess, I feel. Your present focus is the High Priestess. You see through it all. You're cutting through it. And you may be bleeding inside. They're pointing me to the roses. You may be bleeding inside, but you're doing it. You're doing it. And you're choosing to focus on the positive. Because who wants to be a part of anyone who's so cruel? Who's so cutting deliberately? Because this is deliberate thought and deliberate words. And whatever they're still thrown at you, it's rebounding. It's rebounding back on them. Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is strategic planner, practical. She's also could represent, all the queens can represent mother for me. but it's being honest with self, gaining clarity. This is a mature card. You are gaining clarity, and you are. I feel like you're doing it for you, Sagittarius. You may even meet your king. Yeah. So changes in emotional healing. I just had to get that out because there was so much, so much like you've had to cope with, it feels. But we've got the King of Diamonds here. This could be a new job, or it could be a partnership. It could be both, because we've got the Eight of Hearts. This is moving on emotionally, but I feel there's also some kind of movement within the Queen and the King. So two mature people. Let's go an animal oracle for you. Oh God, don't let me go on. There's the magpies back in the garden. No, oh, that's so funny. A hedgehog. I've got 3 visiting hedgehogs. Hedgehog, trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you're doing, it's no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gift, Saggy. You're more than worthy. And look at this hedgehog. I love it, because we've got 3 hedgehogs. And I am a Saggy. I love it. I love that. I hope that made sense to you. Good luck on your journey. Stay strong. You are on that path. Love and light till next week.